Wherever you drive in Oregon, new adventures in outdoor living await you. Sand, surf, and seafood on the coast, enchanting waterfalls in the interior, sparkling lakes and streams in the Cascade Mountain Range, and the colorful canyons and pine forests of the eastern part of the state. Wherever you drive in Oregon, state parks and roadside rest areas match your outdoor interests, whatever they may be. Oregon parks along the Pacific Ocean coast abundantly provide for fulfillment of recreational pursuits, from sightseeing and picnicking to sunbathing and fishing. Harris Beach State Park near Brookings boasts smooth, sandy beaches, and on occasion the visitor will find decorations which add more charm to the seashore. Harris Beach is one of many visitors may obtain information about Oregon from courteous park officials. Nearby is Azalea State Park, where beautifully colored wild azaleas bloom in late spring. Some of the shrubs in this picturesque setting are more than 150 years old, even predating the Lewis and Clark expedition to Oregon in 1805. Farther north, near Port Orford, a playfield at Humbug Mountain State Park may be the scene of a softball game. Visitors may take time to sample an Oregon watermelon or take care of the family wash. Cape Arago State Park, southwest of Coos Bay and North Bend, is one of several coastal areas with fascinating seascapes. Wildflowers, too. And Arago's soft turf is easy on the youngsters. At Shore Acre State Park in the same region, a formal garden produces luscious blooms in an air-conditioned climate. Umpqua Lighthouse near Reedsport is bordered by Umpqua Lighthouse State Park, notable for its magnificent sand dunes, highest in the United States, and secluded Lake Marie, especially pleasant for swimmers. Honeyman State Park, south of Florence, where swimmers and sunbathers enjoy the feel of sand between their toes. And the best way to see the dunes in this coastal region is from specially developed sand buggies, which travel to every part of the desert-like expanse. Honeyman Park has picnic and overnight camping areas, and a splendid display of rhododendrons along lakeside trails. North of Florence, Devil's Elbow Park lures swimmers to its sandy beach, overlooked by watchful Hasita Head Lighthouse. One of the most unique rock formations along the coast is the Devil's Punch Bowl, which fills at high tide as the Pacific thunders through a cavern at the bottom of the bowl. The park area also contains a trail to the beach, a favorite for surf bathers. Additional parks are continually being added to the state system, which is planned and operated by the Parks Division, acting under authority of the Oregon State Highway Commission. One of the new areas is Fogarty Creek State Park, south of Taft, and another is Depot Bay State Park, with an observation building offering excellent views of the Pacific coast and fishing fleet activities. An impressive state park on the northern Oregon coast is Cape Lookout, southwest of Tillamook, with its unusually beautiful stand of Sitka spruce. Facilities for mobile homes are numbered among the attractions of the park. Unrivaled coastal scenery also is claimed by Neahkahnie Mountain and Short Sands Beach in Oswald West State Park, south of Cannon Beach. And at Ecola State Park, farther north, picnickers enjoy an outing in still another captivating region. Fort Stevens State Park at the northern tip of the Oregon coast includes Coffinberry Lake and Hammond Beach, which provide fun for swimmers, sunbathers, hikers, and clam diggers. Always of interest to Fort Stevens Park visitors is the wreck of the Peter Iredale, a sailing vessel which ran aground on the beach in 1906. History remembers the nearby Army garrison as the only armed base on the continental United States to be fired upon in World War II. In the Willamette Valley is another park with great historical significance. In the area now reserved as Champoeg State Park, the first American government on the Pacific coast was organized May 2nd, 1843. Facilities for youth groups have been prepared in some of Oregon's state parks, such as at Silver Falls, east of Salem. Here, visitors find 3 swimming pools, and young athletes have spacious playgrounds for their games. The park has no less than 10 waterfalls and is said to have the largest concentration of waterfalls in the United States. Boat launching facilities are an important part of several state parks. This one at Detroit Lake, 50 miles east of Salem, has a fine ramp which gives fishermen and water skiers alike easy access to the lake. Rivers and streams of Oregon help make up some of the most beautiful park areas in the nation. Swimmers take advantage of the old swimming hole in the South Santiam River at Cascadia State Park near Sweet Home, while picnickers find the perfect setting for their lunch at Armitage State Park on the Mackenzie River near Eugene. And bordering the famed Rogue River in southern Oregon are many parks, including Casey and Tuvel, where boat launching facilities are provided. Important to Oregon is the Logging Museum at Collier State Park north of Klamath Falls. Relics of days long gone by, such as steam locomotives and this logging arch, are on exhibit. In the park are the Spring and Williamson rivers, where fishermen occasionally catch one to match their stories of the big one that got away. And a small triangler may find a trout just his size in Crooked Creek, running through Chandler State Park north of Lakeview. Fish also lure visitors to Tumalo State Park north of Bend. This fisherman connected with a battling trout. He all but has this one in the net. In the net. In the net! Oh, well, in the pan is the important thing. Anyone for breakfast? This rod and reel expert won't soon forget Tumalo State Park. And neither could he forget the Cove Palisades Park near Madras. The Cove, one of Oregon's canyons of fascinating geologic interest, is located at the junction of the Deschutes, Metolius, and Crooked Rivers, where this fly fisherman finds plenty of elbow room. And when fishing's done, he's at home in the park's overnight area. There's a geologic story, too, in the unusual multicolored domes and ridges at Painted Hill State Park, northeast of Prineville. Fossils of tree leaves and plants that grew millions of years ago have been discovered in these formations. Farther east, fossil beds estimated to be 30 million years old are found in Thomas Condon John Day Fossil Bed State Park. These beds yield remains of extinct animals, from horses of sheep size to the giant mastodons. Situated in a juniper-covered tract east of Prineville is Ochoco Lake State Park, especially popular during the fishing season. And in a rocky canyon lined with colorful cliffs and pinnacles is Owyhee Lake State Park south of Ontario. 52 miles long, the lake is excellent for boating and offers some of the finest bass and crappie fishing in the nation. Meanwhile, back at the fish fry. Oh, well. Property forming many of Oregon's park developments was given to the state by private donors. Part of the land for Crown Point Park, east of Portland, was a gift to the state. And on this basaltic bluff was constructed the Vista House, an observation building overlooking the renowned Columbia River Gorge. Several choice parks, among them Dabney, Ainsworth, Benson, and Talbot, near inspiring Multnomah Falls, were donated to the state for park purposes. On the south bank of the Columbia River, west of Multnomah Falls, is one of Oregon's newest parks, Rooster Rock. This park and all others in the Oregon system have seen a rapid rise in attendance during the past few years due to increased interest in outdoor activities. This trend has resulted in more and more demands being made upon the Parks Division and the Highway Commission for new parks developments, and these are being provided as quickly as possible. A need for additional facilities, such as this electric stove shelter at Hat Rock State Park, northwest of Pendleton, also has resulted from increased attendance. Number of picnic and overnight camping units has been sharply increased in order that all parks visitors may continue to enjoy Oregon's magnificently endowed vacation lands. Near the park are boat launching facilities where water sports enthusiasts may gain access to the spacious reservoir. Not finished yet. Excellent recreational areas are preserved in Battle Mountain Park, south of Pendleton, and Wallowa Lake Park, east of LeGrand. The Wallowa Park, gateway to the Eagle Cap Wilderness area, is one of the finest developments in the Oregon system. A boat launching ramp, tent, and trailer facilities are available in the park. Anglers, water skiers, and swimmers find there's never a dull moment at Wallowa Lake, a dream come true for outdoor vacations. State parks such as these are providing the keys to recreation every year for millions of persons who have rediscovered the Oregon outdoors. And the sinking sun over a coastal seascape may be your reminder that soon a new day will dawn, a day which may find you enjoying the wonderful world captured in Oregon state parks. And if he's still there, invite yourself to breakfast. Free information about Oregon parks is provided for public use by the Oregon State Highway Commission and may be obtained by writing to the Travel Information Division, State Highway Department, Salem, Oregon.